friends, welcome back to 365 Days of Love and Miracles with the Course in Miracles. My name is Arlene Geres, and I am so glad that you are here. Please remember to listen right until the very end, because we have a special treat for you. And if you enjoyed today's video, please click like and subscribe down below, because this helps others to find us on YouTube. Today's lesson is lesson number 91. Miracles are seen in light. Do you see miracles all around you, my friends? They are happening if we only open our eyes to see them. We cannot see miracles if we are holding a grievance of any kind, because a grievance blocks our light. Miracles are seen in light. Let's read today's lesson. It is important to remember that miracles and vision necessarily go together. This needs repeating, and frequent repeating. It is a central idea in your new thought system and the perception that it produces. The miracle is always there. Its presence is not caused by your vision. Its absence is not the result of your failure to see. It is only your awareness of miracles that is affected. You will see them in the light. You will not see them in the dark. Let's talk about it. What A Course in Miracles is undoing the thought system in which we assign meaning to the things that we see. We assign meaning to the people in our lives. We make up stories about the things that happen in our lives. Through A Course in Miracles, we are learning a new thought system. We are learning to see with eyes of love. We are learning to see with the Holy Spirit. Let's keep reading. To you then, light is crucial. While you remain in darkness, the miracle remains unseen. Thus you are convinced it is not there. This follows from the premises from which darkness comes. Denial of light leads to failure to perceive it. Failure to perceive light is to perceive darkness. The light is useless to you then, even though it is there. You cannot use it because its presence is unknown to you, and the seeming reality of the darkness makes the idea of light meaningless. Let's talk about it. I love how this lesson talks about light and dark. Now we know that if we walk into a dark room, all we have to do is turn on the light and there is no darkness. Poof, the darkness just disappears. And the same thing is true for us. If we are looking at the darkness, there is no light. And if we are looking at the light, there is no dark. One cancels out the other. We get to make a choice. We can live in the light, or we can cling to that old darkness that used to drag us down. So I invite you here to embrace the light, to look at everything that we see through the eyes of love, and to literally walk in the light. I believe that when we do that, light shines through us, and we recognize each other on the path. This is an exciting lesson, isn't it? Shall we read more? To be told that what you do not see is there sounds like insanity. It is very difficult to become convinced that it is insanity not to see what is there, and to see what is not there instead. You do not doubt that the body's eyes can see. You do not doubt that the images they show you are reality. Your faith lies in the darkness, not the light. How can this be reversed? For you, it is impossible, but you are not alone in this. Let's talk about it. Isn't that exciting news? We are not alone. We do need help to see in the light. And that's where our higher power, our higher self, our wiser self, spirit, the same thing called by many names. That's where we need God's help. The next paragraph. Your efforts, however little they may be, have strong support. Did you but realize how great the strength, your doubts would vanish. Today, we will devote ourselves to the attempt to let you feel this strength. When you have felt the strength in you, which makes all miracles within your easy reach, you will not doubt. The miracles your sense of weakness hides will leap into awareness as you feel the strength in you. Oh my gosh, this is really about our ever-deepening faith, our belief that our higher self can actually change the darkness into light. When we see in the light, when we walk in the light, that's where the miracles are. I can hardly wait to read the next paragraph.
3 times today, set aside about 10 minutes for a quiet time in which you try to leave your weakness behind. This is accomplished very simply as you insist yourself that you are not a body. Faith goes to what you want, and you instruct your mind accordingly. Your will remains your teacher, and your will has all the strength to do what it desires. You can escape the body if you choose. You can experience the strength in you. Let's talk about it.
Once again, we are reminded we are not body, we are spirit. And this is where our strength lies, is truly coming to understand, accept, embrace, and believe the divine inside each one of us.
Let's keep reading. Begin the longer practice periods with this statement of true cause and effect relationships. Miracles are seen in light. The body's eyes do not perceive the light. But I am not a body. What am I? The question with which this statement ends is needed for our exercises today. What you think you are is a belief to be undone, but what you really are must be revealed to you. The belief you are a body calls for correction, being a mistake. The truth of what you are calls on the strength in you to bring to your awareness what the mistake conceals. Let's talk about it.
I'm not my car. I'm not my house. These are just vehicles. My car is a vehicle to get me around. My house is a place for me, prepare my meals, eat my meals, lay my tired head at night. But they are not me, and neither is my body. My body is a home for my spirit. My spirit is the truth of who I am. Beautiful, perfect, lovely, beloved, and loving in every way. The next paragraph is going to give us more information about who we are.
If you are not a body, what are you? You need to be aware of what the Holy Spirit uses to replace the image of a body in your mind. You need to feel something to put your faith in as you lift it from the body. You need a real experience of something else, something more solid and more sure, more worthy of your faith, and really there. Do you enjoy that bird song in the background? If you are not a body, what are you? Ask this in honesty, and then devote several minutes to allowing your mistaken thoughts, there he goes again, to allowing your mistaken thoughts about your attributes to be corrected and their opposites to take their place. Say, for example, I am not weak, but strong. I am not helpless, but all-powerful. I am not limited, but unlimited. I am not doubtful, but certain. I am not an illusion, but reality. I cannot see in darkness, but in light. Let's talk about it.
As we come to understand that we are spirit, we will get a sense of our strength, our power, our perfection, our beauty, our goodness, and so much more. Back to our reading.
In the second phase of the exercise period, try to experience these truths about yourself. Concentrate particularly on the experience of strength. Remember that all sense of weakness is associated with the belief you are a body, a belief that is mistaken and deserves no faith. Try to remove your faith from it, if only for a moment. You will be accustomed to keeping faith with the more worthy in you as we go along. Let's talk about it.
Our faith muscle will grow the more we use it, and this course helps us to do that.
Let's finish today's reading. Relax for the rest of the practice period, confident that your efforts, however meager, are fully supported by the strength of God and all His thoughts. It is from them that your strength will come. It is through their strong support that you will feel the strength in you. They are united with you in this practice period in which you share a purpose like their own. Theirs is the light in which you will see miracles because their strength is yours. Their strength becomes your eyes that you may see. Let's talk about it.
Their strength is yours. So when we call on our higher power, we get that strength. We get that love. We get that vision we learn how to see through God's eyes. That's my morning prayer. Dear God, help me to see through your eyes. Help me to hear with your ears. Help me to speak with your words. And help me to love with your heart. That prayer works. I encourage you to take it as your own. And now for the grand finish.
5 or 6 times an hour at reasonably regular intervals, remind yourself that miracles are seen in light. Also, be sure to meet temptation with today's idea. This form would be helpful for this special purpose. Miracles are seen in light. Let me not close my eyes because of this. Let's talk about our practice sessions for today.
3 times. I love to do this first thing in the morning or just after my lunch and then right before bed. That's not very much time to connect with our higher self and to ponder the idea for today. I read the lesson in the morning and then I just close my eyes and do a little meditation for 10 minutes. Now don't worry if you can't do the whole thing. Sometimes our lives are just that busy. If we at least try, these lessons absolutely will change our lives for the better.
Thanks so much for listening right until the end, my friends. If you enjoyed today's video, please share the love, tell others about these videos, encourage them to start at lesson 1 and only do 1 lesson a day. Are you ready for our special treat? Lolita meets her littermate for the first time.
Well, they say they know their brothers and sisters. That's what I've heard.
Her play this well together with another dog.
That was her letting that little.
Yep.
Look at that. That's a good.
Miracles are seen in light. Have a light-filled and miraculous day, my friends. I love you.